Testing. I think this is working. I don't know if the audio is working. Can anyone hear, or is it? Oh, I think it is working actually. Mind. Okay. Okay, I'm just doing vibe coding on the app I've been building. I've been making, I guess, a few tweets about it, but you know, I thought I might as well, I don't know, I could stream a bit of building it and I don't know, answer any questions at the same time. Audio's quiet. Okay. I'll turn it up in settings, I think. I think it must be a Twitter thing because... Oh, it was... Okay. Yeah, I can definitely turn it up. I think it's... I don't know, the same settings I use, I don't know, when I record other stuff, and it seems to work fine. But how are you, Pierre? Yeah, I just spin up a new account because, I don't know, the one I've been working on, I know I kind of like named the wallets differently. And I just wanted to test the sign up flow still worked as well. But yeah, I'm today, to be honest, not quite sure what I need to add. I think, to be honest, it works. It works all as functionally as I want it. One of the things that doesn't work is the copying. Love the UI. What did you build it with? Which language? Okay, I think I can open. Yeah, Claude Code. So got quite a few terminals open here. I got 6. But to be honest, I just build one feature in each one and I don't close it so I don't forget what I've previously built. To be honest, I don't know, it builds pretty well and doesn't really run into a lot of errors. Yeah, it is quite satisfying to actually get something working. And at minimum, it works just for me, which is obviously what I intended. That, you know, that's the main purpose. So even if I stop now, it does basically everything I need it to, which is just I added a bunch of random wallets just now, and a lot of them haven't made transactions. But I just add wallets, then yeah, pulls up their positions when they open them in real time, and I can just see them more visually. That's, to be honest, that's all I wanted to build. Yeah, I am actually on the $200 plan. I went from the $20 to the $100, and now I'm on the $200. I could, to be honest, almost do what I'm doing with the $100. It just makes it a bit easier. And basically my goal was use the thing I've built to make $200, and I've paid it back as soon as possible. I guess one thing, just looking now, is I just randomly added a bunch of wallets. This guy does have 8 positions open. I assume that is correct. Yeah, 8 positions. And at the moment, it's only pulling new positions open. So on like the recent activity. I guess I could set it so it pulls all his current open positions. I think that could be useful. Have you thought about buying a Mac Mini? I have thought about it. Maybe in the future. I do have a VPS with OpenClaw or Claude Code on, which costs $5. And I thought I'd try that out a lot, and if I get proper usage from it. But I haven't properly had enough time to test it properly, to be honest. Just trying to make a bit of a list of what I need to add though. I think I need to pull in, to be honest, I don't know what is good to add right now. I've got quite a lot. I also added this copy trading, kind of an afterthought. I know I made like one post. I've got that button where I press it, and actually I made a wallet and I press that and it does actually open the position, but it only works for Solana sided right now. It doesn't work for token sided positions. So I probably need to fix that. But to be honest, that's not the main purpose, and it does work. And I did actually kind of make fully trading copy bot, but that just has a lot of issues. There's so many edge cases. That's not really primarily what I'm wanting to go for. But then other than that, I need some kind of wallet analysis, which is like a daily report of good wallets. And that's something I just have no idea how to build. And that's something probably in the future a bit. So yeah, definitely need to fix the wallet thing now. Usage, yeah, I've hit like over 50% to be honest already. Currently for the dashboard, we are only pulling the new position. So if I have an empty dashboard and I add 10 wallets for it, I'll only see their new positions being opened on my dashboard page, and that's totally fine. That is, the main functionality. But if I click on the wallets page, I can see, kind of the number of open positions, the current deposit stuff that user, and the unclaimed fees, which is obviously being pulled using the Helios webhook. But what I'm wondering is, do you think it's worth just, pulling all of the current live positions as well to the dashboard, even on these fresh wallets I've added, or would this be too difficult? I assume it wouldn't be too heavy, just, pulling this data, if they have 10 positions in a few wallets, and then adding it to the database. And then obviously when they close the position, it's removed from the dashboard. So it just had some pre-populated positions if these wallets already had them. Yeah, and to be honest, it's been using me quite a lot of credits going sometimes when it has to explore the code base, because it's, to be honest, not documented the best. I think I can open it up, but I do have a lot of MD files. I've got my docs folder with a lot of the plans. That June is how I was thinking I would pull the wallet data, because it doesn't need to be fresh for analysis. But I thought I could build quite an advanced, I think it could be possible to a really cool wallet analysis engine. Cursor versus Claude Code. I am 2 mins behind. Yeah, so I actually originally did use Cursor. If I go onto my Twitter, I don't know where it is, but if maybe on my YouTube is easier to look. I actually made a video ages ago where I showed I made like a really short video on how to use Cursor. Yeah, like a few months ago, to be honest, in November, I made this like short video on how I used Cursor to build kind of like the V1 ages ago, and I was using this for months. And to be honest, that did work fine. It's just I found with Cursor, oh, Claude, sorry. If I go into Claude, I got to make some skills. So it knew just, you know, it's really easy for me to add how to use the Meteora SDK and stuff. And I think it's just, for me, it was just worth it. Because even with just this tool, it's just given me more success just for myself. Right, I think I can delete that one. Get some other terminals going at the same time doing other stuff. Yeah, it's spawning 3 sub-agents pretty much every time I asked a request, which is not ideal. It uses a bunch of the context window. But I was thinking I would fix all that up later, to be honest. I know that Solana did release a skill though, and I think I might add that to the project. I find the file. Worth it, not heavy. One time RPC call, yeah. Kind of, yeah, familiar with that. Yeah, I think that's good. I think I can add that pretty easily. Because I think this would populate with like 20 positions if I add this feature. Oh, hey Crypto Whiskers. How are you doing? Yeah, and currently this is actually accurate, but it only runs like every 10 minutes because it just, for every wallet, all of them together just runs every 10 minutes. Just so I can see, you know, profitability of a pool when I got multiple people in it. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, if you're talking about my video from age ago, it's pretty outdated. To be honest, I don't know what the best way to start is with Claude Code. I think I have way too many skills and it's really clogged up. But on system load, it literally fills my context window. But there is some pretty useful ones like the security reviewer and some other design ones. And I did actually, site is actually live right now as well. And I did make, I don't know, a form because I don't really want people signing up because I don't want to accidentally break the site. But I think that works for putting an email in. But in general, to be honest, I need to test it out way more because it's not quite scalable to have multiple users, to be honest. I don't think it can handle too many. And I need to upgrade my Helios RPC. Right. UI layer, SDN transactions. Solana client use. Solana skill. No. But we do have some wallet connection with the sign in and the, you know, writing of the wallet. And also we're generating the wallet on the copy trading bot and using that and, you know, showing the data for that. And that's all integrated with the Telegram bot as well. So you sure? Can you write this plan up and save it into the docs plans? And also in the steps for when you're running the tasks, can you implement a end-to-end testing agent into one of the steps and a security review of it? And also make sure that it's efficient. So for the P&L enrichments, just make sure it falls in line with everything else. We don't need to add anything extra because we don't want a bunch of extra kind of API calls implementing this feature. It should be pretty lean. And again, just with kind of the one main Helios call. And that just operates like normal with the closes. Music is really annoying. I'm not sure what's like non-copyrighted music if you're streaming. I guess. Do you know? I know, I quite like violin music sometimes. As long as you don't clip it and monetize it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any worries of that. should I have been using the Solana client from the start instead of what we currently have implemented? And yeah, I don't want to be running into any issues with certain token types, as I know they can create conflict. Can you spawn a research sub-agent and do just in-depth research on this and look online to help decide which approach we should be using and how big of a change it would be? Can you just provide a comprehensive review? Yeah, I meant to do a stream yesterday, to be honest, or actually work on it, but ended up just trading instead because I know there was a lot of coins, a lot of volume yesterday. So I have to actually dedicate time to it and can't DLMM. Right. I've currently got Helio set up for payments, but I was wondering, I know that they have a referral scheme set up in their documents, and I ticked it enabled, but when I'm going through our payment process, it doesn't seem active. Or just on sign up, we don't have any referral system. You know, just I was wondering, is that something separate we have to configure and use Superbase for, or is it, or is it already implemented with Helio in the documents? Piano Lover, yeah, I do. I don't know, I just have like 4 songs generated. I'm not sure what songs I should generate with it, because I know on YouTube, if you stream, you can get hit with copyright stuff pretty easily, but I guess Twitter might be a bit different. Anyway, Crypto Whiskers, all your P&Ls on the timeline have been crazy. You must be up so much in the last month. Yo, good morning, Chives. How are you doing? Oh, and let me know if the music's too loud. I've got no idea. Hope Solana comes back. Yeah. I mean, it's, what's it, $92 right now. Still down pretty bad. Right. Yeah, so I'm currently trying to add into the dashboard, loading all the previous positions, and also kind of fix the, I don't know, I don't want to call it copy trading, but it is a bit, the kind of copy feature I've kind of got set up. I haven't generated a wallet on this though, but it does work. It actually, on another account I have, it does show your positions you have open, kind of extra management, and like a one-click zap out. I don't know, I quite like it. And I do have it is actually connected to Telegram as well, so it can be managed. Right. I have a question, if I don't know if anyone can help me answer right now. So this position just by this person is okay. I need to refresh. Okay, this position is half token, half Solana. I was wondering why do you have so many screens open new to vibe code? And to be honest, just to work on multiple things at once, because sometimes some chats take like 10 minutes to run. I've like even had a chat run for like 20 minutes. And then it does look pretty confusing. And to be honest, I just saw other people doing it, so I thought I should do it. But I don't know, they're just different things. That was just me wondering about if I should upgrade. I don't know if I was using the wrong version of Solana, like import. This was executing a plan to load in previous transactions, and this is just another thing I was thinking of working on. So I can delete this one and could delete them as well. Just be able to work on multiple things, because to be honest, with your credit limits on Claude Code on the top plan, you can have multiple terminals, and because you get so many credits. I don't think I can test it works right now, so I think you need to continue. And right. Yes, Tommy. Yes, we are. Yeah, so what I was saying earlier is right now this person is kind of like 50-50. Should I have it so is it even worth having that button here? I mean, to be honest, I only put that in for myself when someone makes a new position and it's one-sided Solana, and I can just click it and like copy them. And I was wondering, I don't know, should I just disable it for myself? Because if I click that now, it won't buy the tokens. All it will do is the same range, but do that bit. I wasn't sure if I press it, it should look what their original position was. So a spot position. And even though the price is down here, I'd click that and it would just make the range, you know, lower down with what they originally put. Or if it should just do that bit, or if it should, with whatever amount I have, swap to some of the token and make it exactly like they have. I wasn't sure about that. Or is this me just kind of a pointless feature? When access, I mean, right now it's not, I don't know how it will do with many people using it, but if you just enter into there, I can just send a code. I just don't want too many people to use it while trying to set it up. Oh god. Need some new music. If anyone has a good playlist for when doing stuff like this. Send the code where? To be honest, I'll put it in the chat now, and there's probably not too many people in this chat, to be honest. If I can find it. But I do need feedback. So I did make this. I don't know, just random thoughts that I had. I just got it made into a page. If you, to be honest, I don't think this. Oh God. Yeah, that does not do anything. I think you actually have to manually email me or just message me on Twitter. Oh, I think I just had it set really, really low. I just... There we go. Yeah, the code. Yeah, just DM me. I don't really have any instructions on how to use it though either. And I can't promise your data won't be deleted. All you'll be able to do if you sign up right now is go onto wallets. You'll be able to add through, I don't know, 5 wallets maybe. But you'll be able to add the wallets, create a list, and then they'll start showing up on the dashboard. And you can also select a list. I don't know, just manage it here. Oh, it's a bit bugged. Yeah, I guess that needs to be fixed. You can add the wallet and see the transactions. Okay, that's in the center of the screen. Okay. So I just put a code in. To be honest, if you use that, you'll be able to get to the login screen and it will work fine. Yeah, sometimes this happens. This has been running for like 10 minutes, just this one chat. That's why making other terminals, you know, can help work on other features which don't mess with what this is doing. Yeah, and right now I'm also not really working on any branches. It's all kind of on the main branch. You can, you know, make separate ones to, so if you make an error in your code, it's definitely smarter to do that. But generally a lot of the stuff I'm doing has been okay, but I do normally do that. Or which would be better, should I say? Obviously, we have the page with the link, and as we said, there's no box to enter a code, and it's not obvious. But also, this code won't just be used in this box. It could be used on the sign up to the website or in a URL UTM parameter when people sign up. So yeah, we'd want it to carry across from quite a few places. So maybe with all this context, we need custom implementation. Yeah, I do also try and plan on putting a video up on YouTube today, but it's kind of outdated trades. That's the problem with trading. You know, a few days go by and all the trades you did for a video are outdated. Right. I think we should be able to pull past positions now. I just need to open one more program. But yeah, that just pulled in. So someone going very narrow. 3 bins. And if anyone else entered that position. And yeah, that position should still be open. Actually, I've loaded the wrong domain. Need to load this to be able to see the new feature is working. Or not. God. Wallet in there. Yes, we need to, as will be like made. This should be stored even browser as assume stuff. Okay, I think it's deploying so that I can load up all the previous positions someone made as well. So if I add like a wallet and they have 20 positions, before it was just getting the new ones. That, I mean, that is the main purpose. But now if they have like, you know, 10 positions already open, we can actually pull them in as well. Another thing I was thinking, but I think I would probably use this myself as well, and it will use the functionality we're just making, but you can paste any wallet address. So I could go here, copy this guy's wallet, go here and paste it. I've already got it, but I could just click enter, and that wallet, I would just get a page and it would have all of their open positions, but in this style, because I like this style, and it would be easy to add it to the dashboard. And going a step even further would be custom design. So right now it's like card. So you get 4 different people with 4 different positions, and then the next one's stacked below. You could actually customize and drag and shape them how you want, so you could fit more or less if you just had a ton you wanted to visualize in one spot. But again, I'm not, you know, that can go later on. I'm not totally sure. Need some feedback before deciding stuff like that. Because the main purpose is something that's useful to make money DLMMing. If it can't do that, you know, pointless. Check ingest. Not sure if it's going to run for these or I need to find someone new. I'm going to have to find a random wallet. Maybe someone just recently closed. More likely to recently. Actually, it doesn't matter. Just need someone that has positions open, actually. $18, quite a few. How's it deployed? I need to discover wallet positions. Hey Kizats, how are you doing? Hopefully I said that right. Okay. I think there's a few data things. Definitely need to probably... Yeah, just trying to only use Claude. Pretty much. I do actually have Cursor. I guess like the lowest Cursor subscription. I kind of bought it for a year a few months ago because, to be honest, it was one of the best things then. And I do work in that terminal as well. And I use Gemini Pro when I'm using that terminal. But generally, just Claude, since, you know, I just got the max subscription. I know a lot of people use maybe like some other ones like Codex, but you know, haven't had time to dig in. I thought, you know, I'll just build as much as I can with this Claude sub, and then after I've shipped and stuff needs fixing more, I'll watch some tutorials, maybe try out other tools. Just yeah. One issue I've had though is not quite optimized. I don't know. If I have a lot of people with a lot, or even just me, and I have like 30 wallets, and you know, at any one time there's like 50 positions being open and closed. One of the main issues is having, I think, you know, too many calls go into the various, you know, databases and API, and they could be a bit more efficient, which I guess is the main thing I need to focus on. Probably do that off stream though. Probably end up soon. Because yeah, this was mainly just to test, see how it would go. Yeah. So I think I need to add another wallet to see if it can load the current open positions. Something I do need. I mean, it should work. Got like all of the infrastructure already set up. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely heard that's one of the better setups, having, yeah, Codex for complex, Claude for like back end, and yeah, like Gemini or anti-gravity for front end. I did use Gemini Pro for a bit of the front end. Not that it's too special, to be honest. All I did was say to, I think all I said was just, you know, make a nice professional UI using our brand color. So if I load up wrong domain. Yeah, and I think I need a new domain. This is what the color scheme is like at the moment, but this was just, you know, AI generated. But again, just went with the orange and black kind of color. And I did make another landing page, but yeah, you can tell it's AI with the text. I've not checked over any of it. I just said generate the page. I did struggle making the dashboard design though. I did a few iterations because I know it was just so ugly before. And to be honest, it's okay now. It's obviously not amazing, but it's definitely tough trying to do good dashboard UI. Yeah, I think it's definitely not loading past positions. I don't see it in the database. Should see it as a It's going to auto compact. Generally, I don't mind too much though. Still seems to work fine, even though the code is a bit more sloppy. What have you been working on or building, Kizats? If you're still there. But yeah, it's definitely a much better stack than me. Right. I think after these two features, I think I'll probably call it a day. And then what I'll do is just try and fix some of the data issues. And then I need to do just way more trading. Because if I can't make like a ton of Sol using this, I don't know how it would be useful to other people. Anything else? Honestly, I can't think of anything else in my mind I really need to add to this mini app. Oops. For the copied position section. Obviously it shows all of my closed positions, you know, it gives me a summary. It says you close this position, but how does it work for the live positions? When I have my live positions open, does it just, with my copy wallet, does it display them to me as it does, you know, it shows the components, the cards that I'm of other people's wallets on the dashboard page, such as showing their bins, the range, the P&L in the mini cards? Does it show them like that for me, or what? How does it work for the live positions? And for my live positions, am I able to kind of zap out and close them? You know, one click press and it will close the position for me, swap any tokens I have back to Solana using the Jupiter API we already have set up, as we have these routes set up in the files I will add to this. Is that all set up correctly? Because I don't mind too much about the closed positions and being able to see that. Okay. Yeah, definitely struggling to add that function. I need to definitely need to make a skill. Make for doing that. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this stream now, but to be honest, I think I might do this. I mean, it depends if there's a lot more to add. I might just do this more regularly, or if anyone has any questions, or I could even share some of the kind of skills or the documents which would maybe let other people develop stuff on Meteora, as it's, you know, not too difficult to do. But I think I will put out a video today, and also a video probably showing how this works, or anything else with building it, I think. Right, has he not checked this enough? I'm gonna have to load Superbase up in another tab. because I think this is for... Yeah, I definitely do not need a duplicate. I think I can just delete this one though, and delete it from the database as well. Oh wow. Okay. Just made a whole referral system. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if this was one-shotted feature that works. I think if I go in the database, referral codes. Yeah, I mean, I'll test the flow out myself, but I reckon it probably works. Yeah, not bad. Okay, I'm gonna end up here, but I hope this was helpful for some people, and I'll probably do it more in the future. Maybe some more just Meteora DLMM streams as well, or combined.